Yo, what's going on, people?
What's up, y'all? What's happening?
How's it going?
We back again.
Yes, we are.
Sorry for skipping last week with y'all, but you kind of figured, hey, things happen in life. You know, things are out of our control at times, and hey, we just got to keep moving. So here we are.
Yes, we'd like to welcome you guys back to another segment of Automatic Kings.
Yeah.
I am your host. Alongside with me, your host as well.
What up? I'm Adrian King.
Yes, I'm Aaron Thompson.
Yo, and we're here to just talk with y'all today. We don't have welcome back. Yes, those of you who've been riding along with us since day one, thank you.
Appreciate it.
We appreciate the support, and please make sure to keep spreading the word out there. First of all, I just want to say, I'm grateful to be alive to see another beautiful day. I'm grateful to be here, with my boy.
Absolutely.
To pretty much just, I guess, come to you with our presence. Should I say? We're gonna say it boldly. We're gonna come to you with our presence today. We're gonna get things rolling.
Absolutely. Share, give off some good energy, some good vibes, some good advice. Yep. It's just all from the heart.
Yeah, absolutely. So we were trying to decide what we were going to talk about today, and we're still new to this. This is still raw, and we're gonna keep it raw for a while, but we still got it. We're finding out ways to make this better, so the way you guys can be more in tune with us as well, so we don't be kind of losing y'all, by the wayside, but we can still have y'all along with us too. So I guess ultimately today's topic is, tell them.
The spotlight's on me.
Yep, I ain't doing much of the talking. I talk too much, apparently.
Today we'll be talking about friendships, relationships. Just really getting into that.
Yeah. Just general things. So any of y'all who are watching who is taking any sort of like personal offense to this, don't.
It's nothing personal.
Nothing personal, just nothing general. Personal. And we ain't gonna blast nobody out either about certain things we talk about. We're just gonna talk about different scenarios in general that most people deal with on a daily basis.
Absolutely.
That's it.
No finger pointing.
Nope.
No name calling.
Nope.
It's just in general. It's just stuff we've experienced. Mm-hmm. But like we said, it's nothing personal. No finger pointing.
Mm-mm.
None of that.
Because, we ain't the only ones who go through certain things. You guys go through a lot of similar scenarios, or even more bizarre scenarios.
Yeah.
So we've all been there. So hey.
Yeah, at the end of the day, we're all human.
Yep.
We are all human.
Yep. So I'll let you go ahead and start this one off. I'm giving him the spotlight. I really am. I really am. I'm trying to kind of, we first of all, I just want to say we both kind of discussed, and we're going to share this with y'all because this is what friends do. This is what brothers do. Friendship, loyalty, all that. We decided that we wanted to, try to give more of a spotlight, or an equal spotlight, so the way we can have more to say equally. So that way one has something to say, the other one has something to say, kind of like the, pass the torch. Yeah. Sorry, Starbucks cup,
No, and I mean, who else better would be able to speak about this? I mean, with us being friends for over 20 years, I mean...
Damn, too long. Way too long. You don't get friendships like that either.
Way too long. I mean, friendship is based off of loyalty.
Yep.
First and foremost.
Yep.
Loyalty and trust. You gotta have trust, because if you ain't got trust, you have nothing. I mean, how can I trust you to just, stay inside my house if I gotta go somewhere?
Right.
And trust you not to take something.
Right, exactly. Being a little klepto, stealing things, which, ironically enough, that's happened to you.
Yes, it's happened to me.
That has happened to you.
It has happened.
Holy crap! I just thought about that. That actually happened.
It happened to me, man.
Ooh. Wait, and you were home. All right, anyway. That was
like
crazy.
I said, we were not telling no point fingers.
But that did happen.
But it has happened, man. And I would say, a lot of people are just, I think they're afraid to trust one another. I mean, maybe because possibly due to past relationships.
Yeah, I think so.
I mean, what do you think?
All right, this is what I think. I think that a lot of people are the way they are today because of, like you said, past relationships or past friendships where you've dealt with those people who were completely toxic and just were not good to you at all, and did everything they can to pretty much take whatever advantage of you they can take without you even really knowing it, or doing something underneath your nose, being sneaky, and, and clandestine with their behaviors. Look that word up, clandestine. It's a hell of a word, and it means a lot. So there you go. Research. I wish they could pop up right there. Research. Anyway, but I really think that that it deals with a lot of other folks in the past. Of course, as they say, it's always those in the past who messes it up for all the good ones in the future. And it's kind of sad when you deal with those people, in those scenarios. There's always that good person. There's always that good man for that woman who is too scarred to even want to deal with him, because everyone else that she's had before were all dickheads and assholes and, abusive, calling them out their name, making them feel, devalued, not having any sort of respect for them at all, and yet she comes across as good man. It's too good to be true.
Too good to be
and
true.
Then you have a woman, a good woman who wants a good guy but can't get that, or doesn't, or that good guy wouldn't know what it's like to have that good woman, because he's been scarred and torn by different women in the past who's broken his heart and torn him up and everything. So it's always those people who really would just mess it up for everyone else because of their own selfishness and their own stupidity.
Yeah, you wouldn't know something good if it was sitting right there in front of your face.
No, you really wouldn't,
because you have been scarred from previous relationships. I deal with that on a daily. I mean, good Lord.
You could just sit and watch.
Absolutely.
And it would be like a little soap opera.
Absolutely.
And that's bottom line with that.
No, you're absolutely right, man. I think it's just people, like I said, in the past who have scarred these people and trick them into believing a certain way, when it's really not that way. Every relationship that I come across, we start brand new. I give you the same amount of trust, but when it comes to that one time where I lose that trust, then
that's it.
It's all messed up. The relationship is tarnished now.
Yeah, absolutely.
There's no, it's not pure anymore.
It really isn't. And sometimes when you sit and watch how, even if you're to be on the outside looking in, you're watching how these people are, you'll get a sense of how they'll be towards you. So if you see someone who's being mean, towards someone else, or who is, being verbally abusive towards someone else or making someone else feel down, then you'll have an idea for yourself that they're going to do that to you too. So that's the other part to it as well. So you got to watch. It's kind of sad you have to watch people very closely.
Oh, you do.
And watch how they're going to be.
Yeah.
And are you going to be adult enough to? Oh, this is the other part. Between you two as friends, as lovers, or whoever else you may be, are you going to be adult to sit there and try to talk things out and try to figure out what you can do to come up with a problem to the solution?
Yes,
or are you going to just be mad and just walk away and and not have anything to say because you're too pissed off to deal with the situation?
Yeah, you got to come up with some type of solution to the problem, man.
It's okay to be upset.
Yeah, it is. I think a lot of people are prideful too, and ego plays a big role. See, there's a time and a place for pride and ego.
Yeah.
And in a relationship, at certain times, pride and ego needs to get lost.
Dude, offhand. You're so right.
It can get you.
It can get ugly.
It can get real ugly.
Sorry, I kicked the table. Yeah. So you see some shaking, I kicked the table. It's no earthquake, I promise.
It can get ugly, and you can ruin a relationship, a great relationship at that.
Yep.
That's just my opinion about it.
I mean, if someone has too much, there are times when people have too much pride, too much ego, to even want, like you said, to even want to try to put all that anger to the side, and they carry on with that anger for so long, it just ends up on consuming them, and if you don't find a way to have an outlet to let that anger go, to let that pain go, all of what you're going to do is you're going to let it eat you up.
It's going to eat you alive.
And you become the negative person that you hope that you would never become. Why deal with the negativity?
Right.
Why deal with that all that bad, nasty, toxic shit, get it out your system. If you're upset, talk about it.
Right. Exactly. Let it go, because like you said, all that nasty, toxic shit, that's bad vibes. That's bad energy.
Yep.
Believe me, it's bad energy that you're
really
holding
bad.
on to, and it's just building up inside of you. And when it comes out, it's not pretty.
Nope.
It's bad. It's ugly.
Yep. And that is what will, pretty much kill, we'll say, the relationship or kill the friendship.
Yeah.
Like whoever it may be. It could be, like I said, friend, lover, family member.
It don't matter.
Work partner.
Whatever type of relationship you have with someone.
I mean,
you're holding on to all that bad energy.
Yeah, you gotta let it go. You gotta let it go. It doesn't make sense. It does not make sense to hold on to, to that anger and to that pain. I once told someone, hey, whatever it is you're going through, you gotta find a way to let that pain
You gotta let it go.
Whatever it is that, and I even said, whatever it is that I may have done to you or the next person or whatever, like, first of all, I apologize, and I hope you can find it in your heart to be able to forgive me for whatever it is that I've done to you. And half the time it might be something that I actually have done, or it might be something that I may not have done directly, but it might have struck a nerve somehow, that kind of triggers those emotions in your head as well, or within your heart, and so I try my best to be like, hey, listen, whatever it is that you've done, I'm sorry. I don't know what it is that I've done. Did I do anything? Blah, blah. You got to sit there and just talk it out, work it out, You
said you just got to be able to let it go. Because when you hold on to that, nothing good comes from that.
It really doesn't.
At all.
It really
Let
doesn't.
it go.
Let it go. Let it go. And it's all of what it takes. I mean, it's just that simple.
Get that bad energy.
Yep.
Get the bad vibes.
Yep.
Get them a first class ticket.
Yep.
And send them on their way.
Bye bye.
And don't ever look back. Turn your back on that.
Yep. That's all you got to do.
Let it go, baby.
That's all you got to do.
Let it go.
It's sad when you have those people who are also emotionally selfish. To where, like they're really upset, but they just don't know how to be even available for you, even when you need them.
It's like I said.
Did I say that right, guys?
What happens?
Did I say that right? I
happens?
hope people are hearing what I'm trying to say here.
What happens when the help needs help?
You reach out your hand, like,
Come on, man.
You can only help those that want to be helped up.
Yeah.
Let me get back into the frame here. I'm gonna let you know, you can only help those who want to be helped up. If someone is reaching out their hand for you to help you up out of your situation,
reach out and grab it.
Don't get stuck there in that pity hole that you call hell. Get yourself out of that hell. We go through hell every day, but you don't need to go through it alone.
But see, that goes back to what I said. It goes back to having pride, having ego. When you have created this certain type of character, this certain type of image, and you don't want somebody to see you in that light, it's kind of hard to reach up and be like, nah, because I want to show them that I'm not weak, or that I'm not this certain type of person, because they've created this type of person.
But what they need to realize is that even in their weakest moment, you still have some strength within you.
Absolutely.
You wake up every morning, right? Okay. You take a shower. You get dressed. You do your daily routine every day, right? So what part in there is weak? The fact that you're hurting inside? It's okay to be weak, but don't let yourself be so weak to where you're doing nothing but holding yourself back. You feel me?
No, you're absolutely right. I totally agree with you, man. 100%. 100%.
So I mean that's what that's about. That's what that is. I wish I would be able to. I wish I could have that ability to just look inside someone's mind and figure out what it is they're thinking, what's on their mind. Like what do they like?
Yes.
What do you really think about me?
Yes.
You can tell me one thing.
Yeah.
But how do you really feel about me?
How do you really feel?
Because that old proverb is still true to this day, that actions speak louder than words.
Oh, most definitely. Yes, they do.
You can talk a good game. You can say all the good shit in the world to make somebody else feel good.
Can you walk that walk?
Can you walk it though? Can you show me? You can tell me. It's one thing to tell someone how much you really feel, but can you show me? Can you show me how you feel? Where's the effort and what you're putting into within that friendship, within that relationship?
Yeah.
Or just even just a random person.
Absolutely.
Like.
Because when you're just talking, I mean, basically it's just game. That's all it is. You can say whatever you want to because it sounds good.
Sounds good.
But it's when you physically do something to show somebody whatever it is that you told that person, how you feel. You got to show them.
You got to show them.
You got to show them.
The other part that doesn't help is when you go tit for tat.
Man, cause see some people,
that's a huge mistake that we all make.
Yeah,
all of us make that mistake.
But you know why? Because it's just everybody's got a little bit of petty in them. Everybody's got a little bit of petty of them.
Ooh, see, don't we all?
You gotta be able to be on a more mature level. You gotta be able to grow out of that. Man.
Yeah, you do.
Like I said, I had put something on Instagram. I said I walk different, I talk different.
Yep.
I think different, especially. I'm not thinking like the average Joe.
Yeah.
I'm thinking as if I were them. Would I want to be treated a certain way?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Do you get what I'm saying? Like,
Would I want to be treated
I like kind of like sit in your seat and think that if I were to say something negative towards you, like,
right.
Well, how would he feel?
How would he feel if I said that to him? Yeah.
How would he really feel if I was really just talking down on him or her?
Yeah.
How would they feel?
Yeah.
That's how I think.
And half the time, a lot of us don't stop to think about that. Because we're like, like I said, we're so stuck within ourselves.
Just cut from cloth.
Yep. We're just stuck within ourselves. Mm-hmm. And most people today pretty much respond. Mm-hmm. Or no, sorry, I'm saying this so wrong. Forgive me. Most people listen just to respond. Instead of actually listening to listen, to hear the other person, to go on what the other person is saying within their emotions.
Right. Really dissect.
And I think the number one killer of communication between people, well, it's two things. You have one, social media.
Yeah, it's a killer.
That is a killer of human connection.
Yes.
That kills everything.
Yes.
2, texting what you're saying all the time, how you're feeling. Because if you're only putting into words from one phone to another, what you're feeling and what your heart is trying to reach out and say to the other person, they can take whatever they're saying out of context.
Oh, absolutely.
And either they can choose to take what they're saying out of context, or they just automatically take what they say out of context because there's no emotions behind just a whole bunch of words.
Yeah.
You see this is like, you don't know if this person is happy to write this, if they're mad at you, if they're pissed off, or they're being mean. You don't know.
People can't gauge.
You won't know unless you actually try to hear the human emotion. And even then, when people are talking with each other, and I think once again social media plays a huge role in this, I be trying to tell people because I nearly learned that the hard way myself. But when you spend more time with social media than actually connecting with someone, actually talking with someone, that can play a role in destroying that that relationship as well.
That creates a major problem.
Especially when you have those couples are like, oh, who's this liking all your posts? And why is she saying this? Or us dudes, who the fuck is this nigga? You know what I'm saying? Sorry to say that, but that's how a lot of people be acting. Who's this cat? Who's this dude? Or who's this chick? Who is she? You messing with her? You sleeping with her?
We got to get out of that, man. But see, like you said, social media has created this fire. You know what I mean? And it's kind of hard to put it out now because everybody's hooked like a fish.
Yep, it's a drug.
It is definitely a drug. People are addicted.
Madly addicted. I mean, we have those faults ourselves, man.
People wake up and click on Facebook. Couples will lay in the bed and one will be on the Facebook, and the other one's just like, what the hell, you know? I mean,
crazy.
It's
crazy.
It's terrible when you go to sit down and take a shit, and you sitting there on Facebook or let me give you one. When you out with a bunch of friends, exactly. When you out with a bunch of friends, you ain't even concentrating on what you're doing. When you out with a bunch of friends, and at least say there's 10 of them, and 8 of them are on the phone, all doing this. Come on, let's communicate. Let's talk.
Like, I see some drool coming out of your mouth. Excuse me. Hey, hello. Snap out of it.
Communication, but that was just a little bit what we wanted to touch on, and hopefully you guys can take something from that and put it into your daily plan or whatever your process. Your thought process, and
just take it from there.
Take it from there.
We do appreciate you guys tuning in. We just kind of wanted to get this off of our chest. I think I guess we've been both wanting to talk about it for a minute.
Yeah, absolutely. And I don't know if you're down. I mean, we could do a part 2 next week. I don't know. You guys could put it in the comments and express how you feel.
However you guys want to do this. You guys want to do a part 2 or whatever, we can do that. That is no problem. Mm-hmm. We can make this happen.
Absolutely.
Make it happen, Captain, as they say.
Mm-hmm. Or maybe if you have a topic, let us know.
Oh yes, please.
Put it down there.
We will take whatever suggestions you have. Mm-hmm. Just you can drop them in the comment box, and we'll pick it up, and we will randomly select whatever it is you guys want us to talk about. We'll randomly select it, and we'll go from there. And what might help. We might even give you a shout out for dropping that suggestion to us.
Yes.
So you're gonna get some credibility too.
Absolutely.
So because this is all a joint effort here. We're all a team. We're all a crew. We're all family, and we need to be treating each other as such. So just remember that. Just remember that. So stay posted. We ain't gone nowhere. We here. Mm-hmm. We're back, like I promised, like he promised, we promised, and we're working on pulling each other's coattails about it too, and we do it constantly. So it's like, okay, well, let's get back to it. So
to let you guys know, Automatic Kings is just not just a YouTube channel; it's a movement. Please believe. It
is a movement. We're on the rise slowly but surely. It's starting with us too, and
Sky's the limit.
I think it might expand to 3 because we got one on the East Coast.
Yes,
what up, our boy Mike? What up, my man?
Mike Millie.
Yo,
peace.
Thank you for pulling our coattails a few days ago, man. We appreciate that. That's what. See, this is what we talk about. Friendships, family, holding each other accountable for things. Things like that. This is the type of stuff that we also speak on.
That we need and we want. We need that, somebody to hold us accountable.
Yep. And
appreciate that, dude.
And all of y'all, like don't hesitate to pull our coattails. Like, you can even some of y'all have our numbers directly. Hit us up. Hey, what's up with Automatic Kings? Or you can hit us up on Facebook or on Instagram, whatever.
Please do.
What's happening with Automatic Kings? If ever you feel like we slipping, let us know. We'll take it. We'll take it. It's called constructive criticism. What we can do to try to make things better to accommodate for everybody, because this is a joint effort here, y'all.
It's a movement.
Yep. And best believe we are far from finished. We are far from finished. Mm-hmm. So before we go, you got any shout outs you want to give out real quick?
I want to shout out my boy Mike Millie for staying on us. VA.
Thank you, Mike. Thank you.
Appreciate it, man. What up, though? The Shed for lacing me with my sweater, and there's Nappy Life. Please look out for that. Nappy Life.
What up?
Yes, Nappy Life.
We always got to give a shout out to Nappy Life. Local movement out here as well. I want to give a shout out to my buddy Max. He just turned 2 today.
Happy birthday, buddy.
Magic number 2, terrible 2s. So Max, happy birthday, buddy. I hope you're having a good day out there and have lots of cake and terrorize the hell out of your mom today. It'd be great. And then you can go to bed.
All right now. So with this piece,
there's always a blessing out here.